welcome to the opportunity meeting. For those of you who were invited on here tonight, we would like to welcome you with open arms. Congratulations for being on this opportunity meeting. What an amazing product and what an amazing company we have. So for those of you who are invited on here tonight, you might have gotten an order form simply like this. You'll fill out at the end of the meeting and get it to whoever invited you on here tonight, or maybe they sent you a link. Either way is great, but you want to make sure that you get yourself signed up as soon as possible, so that way you can start getting your very own testimony with your family, friends, and acquaintances. And if you'd like to build an amazing income, we've got that too. So welcome everyone from around the world.
Guys, Steve and Gina here. So fired up to have you on here. Again, thank you for, I just want to encourage all the brand new people that as soon as we are done tonight, or even before, you can get with your friend that put you on here and get yourself rocking and shaking in this incredible opportunity. We're going to be talking about this incredible technology, the X39 patch that reactivates your own stem cells. You simply put it on your body, and the heat and through phototherapy activates your copper peptide, which reactivates your own stem cells. So if it sounds exciting, it is. We are having a wild ride.
Yes.
We've only just begun. We're 100 days in. So you are coming in at the perfect time, because we have incredible momentum, mostly
Absolutely.
because we've got a powerful sponsor. Our sponsor, Onyx Coale, shared this incredible product and what it could do for people, told us the testimonies were off the chart. We had to believe it for ourselves. So we started sharing it with our friends, and the momentum has gone wild. Gina and I actually were praying for over a year for the right product that our friends could win and have success in a business act. And you know what? We've cried more in the last 100 days over our friends' health and what this incredible technology is doing for them. And what that means is, when you've got a product that no one else can put their hands on, that it's patent, and there's not another network, there's not another conventional business, it's not sold through pharmaceuticals, it's not sold through TV. You have got your hands on a gold mine, and that's what you're going to be looking at tonight. And that's why we're so fired up. We're actually on the road because we're doing an East Coast X39 launch tour. We've traveled all from Florida up to West Virginia, and we're heading back south now, and we're going to be doing stops along the way. So we encourage you to plug in. We started only on Florida. We've been doing most of these Zooms, so that's incredible. But we like to get out and look people in the eye and let them know that we believe in them. That this is the real deal, and we had no idea. I mean, we were praying and hoping that this was, but now we are confident that anyone that applies some effort, basically patching 3 people a day, or texting them or calling them, letting them know about this technology, and stay that with a consistent basis, you are going to have incredible success. So before we go over any more details, I'd like to just share with people about where they're going in life, what they want to accomplish. And I will say this much, that everyone we speak with is busy, including us. Nobody is looking to do something different, but people are looking for a result that's better than working the normal 9 to 5 and having to work till you're 65, 70 years old, and then start living life. What about right now? What about in the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, really creating an income that matches, doubles, triples, quadruples what you're making? What could that do for you and your family? Confident that can happen for you. You apply to our incredible team, which is the fastest growing team of a 19-year-old company. So we're not asking if you'd want to do something different. We're saying, look at the end result, and you are going to be blown away, and I'm confident you'll love it. So before we go over anything else, I want you to meet our sponsor. I want you to and by the way, she's the fastest growing distributor in the entire company. Get this, it's a 19-year-old company. She's only been involved for 3 years. So in just 3 years, she not only became the #1 distributor in North America, but the fastest growing distributor in the entire world. And now Gina and I partnered up with her, and together we've got the fastest growing team in the entire company. So you're coming in at the right place at the right time. So Onyx, if you're on there, let's put you up live, put you on the big screen, and let them know a little bit about this product, the technology, your story, and where this company is going. Okay, we're gonna put a text down to her and see where she might be and how maybe she's not made co-host yet. But what we'll do is we'll go through a couple things here just to share with people. And as soon as she pops on, we will
Okay, we're gonna take it away.
make her life. And we talked about this just now, and this was just about most important thing on this chart here or this screen is better health. Your health, no matter how successful you are, if you don't have incredible health, you're not going to have anything. So we really are blessing people with this incredible product. And I'm going to explain to you a little bit of why we're talking about better health. Now, I didn't know this until we were turned on to this incredible product and technology through Onyx, that at 30 years old, half of your stem cells are active, and at 60, almost all of your stem cells are non-active. Not every one of them. In fact, I'm 59, so I figured I had at least a couple stem cells left, maybe one saying bye to the other. But now that for 3.5 months, I've been wearing this simple patch that you just peel off the back sticker and you put it behind your neck, below your belly button, or where you have pain. I've been putting it on and I feel vibrant, incredible, got mental clarity, and I feel incredible. I've had 14 surgeries over my career of being a pro athlete for 25 years, had to take handfuls of aspirin for about 10 or 15 years. And now I feel incredible for taking the product.
So, hey, I'm 60, yes, 60, and this patch has reactivated my stem cells to make them healthy. Yeah. Whoop, whoop.
Okay, so, and like I said, most people were just like Gina and I, we didn't have any clue on that. But when the people get their stem, put this patch on, and again, the patch very simply has these are the kind of things that it's helping people with. Rapid pain relief. Yeah. Now we're talking about people like Gina's cousin that was in major back pain, also had gone to the chiropractor, still in pain, came over to our house. This is right when we got started. And we put the patch on her, and within 1 hour just chatting with her, she's touching her toes, right?
Yep. So just to clarify real quick, this little tiny patch has like a sticker on the back. For those of you who are new, you peel off this little sticker and then you just stick it onto your skin. The heat of your body raises your copper peptides, which then reactivates your stem cells. So if you are 60, you might not have as many healthy stem cells. You still have stem cells, but not like when you're young.
Yeah.
So what happens is it reactivates, and I love, my sister said, it's a natural reboot to your body. So it makes your body heal on its own. This patch does not heal your body, but on the screen right here, this is the results that you're gonna get after long-term use of the patch. Now, you might not get mental clarity in 24 hours, but I'm telling you what, if you're stick to it, put it on in the morning when you wake up, take it off at night when you go to bed, 12 hours on, 12 hours off, you will eventually get more mental clarity. And that to me blows my mind, thinking, wow, this tiny little patch is going to heal my body and I'm going to get more mental clarity. I'm going to get rapid pain relief, reduced inflammation. I mean, come on, who wants more energy? Let's go. If you're living life right now, you need more energy. But this patch does not heal your body. Your body then heals itself. What's ever going on in your engine, your equipment in there, you don't know what's going on. You can't see things that are happening. But if you're 60, you got some years on your body. Be persistent and consistent wearing this patch, and you will see definitely some of these results on the screen here.
And the great thing is that if you're into sports like I am, you have better sports performance and quicker recovery after you exercise. I will say that when your stem cells are stagnant, which nobody wants to have stagnant stem cells, that is why people are more prone to sickness and disease. Things start going haywire with their eyesight, with their hearing, losing hair. All of this starts clicking back once you start wearing this patch. Just with a short period of time, our friends in less than 3.5 months are seeing incredible results. We're going to hear from some of them tonight. Again, like Gina said, it's got organic nanocrystals. It's formulated to activate your copper peptide once you put it on your skin, and that reactivates your own stem cells. And by the way, your copper peptide, if you Google that tonight, it's the holy grail of reversing aging. So if you want to stay young, we're not just talking about looks. We're talking about better quality of life, living better and feeling better.
Absolutely. And you know, you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have your health, it's a big struggle. So that's what we're seeing. The testimonies are phenomenal from around the world. So many different testimonies, which you'll hear on here in just a little bit.
And like Gina said, you wear it for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. So you put the X39 patch on. The case studies were done behind the neck and below the belly button. Then you throw it away after you've worn it for 12 hours, and then you put it on 12 hours later. So your body is actually reactivating all these stem cells where you have it on, and then when you take it off, your body rejuvenates itself with rest, and then it's hungry to put the patch back on. Like I said, I've been wearing it for 3.5 months, and I've kind of been testing to make sure somebody would want to keep wearing it. I can't wait to put the patch on every morning when I brush my teeth. And then when I brush my teeth, I throw it away. And then the next morning when I brush my teeth, I put the patch back on.
And you're married, hey, it's the best thing because you know they brush their teeth in the morning and you know they brush their teeth at night because they're putting their patch on. I'm just trying to be fun.
Have some fun with this guy.
That's right.
All right, let's share some testimonies of what the patch is doing for people. Now, these are friends of ours, and we didn't have these testimonies when we started. So if you're brand new, we use the testimonies that Onyx had, where she has been wearing the patch now for 3 years. Okay, and what's interesting is that she went into the periodontist, right?
Yep.
Tell them how that works.
And so they put a probe in there and they measure down, you know, like this is like 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is not so good.
Yeah.
So as she went, she kept getting better numbers. So it was improving. But she said, I didn't feel that improving. So that is a amazing testimony right there in yourself.
And Gene and I, so then what happened was, is she wearing it for 1 year. The periodontist said, what have you been doing with your dental hygiene? Because your gums are growing back. And within 2 years, her gums went back to normal. And he said that never, ever happens. So we were telling people that testimony. And then all of a sudden we went to the eye doctor 2 weeks ago, and the eye doctor we've been going to for 20 years, very analytical, has all the machines, never says anything like this. He tells me, Steve, you know that your eyes have reversed in aging. I'm like thinking to myself, yes, I loved it. I'm like, oh my gosh, but I didn't, so I was really calm and go, really? Okay. And he said, oh my gosh, this is where they were. And he showed me where they were a year ago and where they are now, only 3.5 months wearing the patch. We go to pay, we're both together, she's in another room. And you know how the doctor doesn't come in and can't say, even your own wife, your wife's eyes reversed in aging. So when I went to go pay, I said, honey, you're not going to believe this, but the doctor says, now he lives on the same lake we live on. We've been together, been going to him for 20 years. And he says, I said, my eyes are reversed in aging. And she says, so am mine.
Yeah. So both of our eyes reversed in aging. And what did I say? High five! Because we just saved about $800 each of us getting glasses, new frames, new glasses, new lenses. And that's incredible testimony. We're so fired up.
Yeah. So let's hear some of these testimonies from people that have been just recently wearing the patch.
So remember one more time, remember what the testimonies that they're telling, this patch does not heal your body.
Right.
It puts your body into a reboot and helps your body heal on its own. So let's take it away with these testimonies.
So let's hear who's stem cells reactivated and got a great testimony. Tracy Warren from Canada, are you on here tonight?
I am. Can you see me? Oh,
I think we see her. Turn your sound up.
hold on. I'm unmuted.
Okay. Can you
Can you hear
unmute
me?
yourself?
I did.
Can't hear you. Okay, speak again. We can hear you. Go ahead. No, we can't. Okay.
How's that?
Here we go. We got it.
Oh, yay.
Hey, Tracy, how are you?
Awesome. Hey, guys. It's so good to see you. So I have a pretty amazing testimony, and I'm going to say it without crying because it's really a life changer. So Alan, Sherry, and I've known you all for years. Sherry gave me a phone call beginning of July, and she's like, hey, Tracy. And so she shared with me, you know, they came across this stem patch, and I'm going to be really honest. I went, what? Like, this sounds, what? You know, she's like, she just said, hey, you know, I just don't want you to miss out. And, you know, I know you're into health and everything. And I said, you know what? I've got lots of things I'm doing and I'm good. Like, I'm good. I've got, you know, I'm into preventative health, and I had cancer 12 years ago. So that was a big deal, pushing me forward into prevention. And so I said, you know, that sounds really good. So she sort of talked to me about it. And I said, I'm going to be really honest, because, you know, I'm going to be really honest. I go, I don't know. It sounds hokey. And so, you know, what was funny was that, well, it's not funny, but I started paying attention because a lot of people started sharing all these results. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? Right. So we talked a couple more times, but then I thought, do I just have fear of missing out, like FOMO? And then something happened for me. I said, I went, so because I had cancer, I go yearly for ultrasounds and things like that. All of a sudden, I go for my end of July ultrasound, which is my yearly ultrasound. And in the ultrasound, they said, Tracy, we can do more tests. And I said, why? Why would you do more tests? Well, they found something. And they said, you know what, something's changed. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So anyway, I knew something wasn't good. So I had not been feeling great for a while. Like, I just kept saying to my friends, something's not right. Anyway, that was on a Friday. I had to wait till Monday for my doctor to phone me with the results. On Friday, I phoned Sherry and I said, hey, you know that thing? Anyway, you know, because I was paying attention, you know, to it and stuff. And we went up to their cabin. David and I went up to their cabin on Sunday, and we spent the day. And then the evening I said, okay, tell me about the thing. You know, what is this? So they told us, and I'm more into health and stuff than maybe David is, and that's okay. We're all in different places, but we both looked at each other, and Sherry goes, I think that was the fastest decision I've ever seen. I think it was 10 seconds. Like, I said, we need to talk. We went in the other room, and he's like, get as many as you can. So I got as many as I could. I ordered the largest amount that I could. And the next, so Sherry gave me some to start. So that was Sunday. I started Monday morning. I was at work. My doctor called me. He goes, Tracy, I'm just going to be honest. This doesn't, you know, like, he's trying to tell me all the good things first. And he goes, okay, there's something that was found and this doesn't look good. We're going to, I'm sending it right away to a specialist. So I don't know about everywhere else in the world, but our health system is kind of crumbling. So to get in for emergency surgery or anything like that takes a long time now. The next thing that was alarming was that he said there was something up, it didn't look promising, but the surgeons all started trying to get me in that week. And then I got a call by the end of the week, because they said she needs surgery. She needs surgery. What they found was 2 golf ball sized cysts on my ovary, my right ovary. And I'm like, I've always had a little tiny cyst. That's okay. That happens. People do. But all of a sudden, some party broke out in the last year in my ovary, on my ovary. And now there's these 2 golf ball sized cysts, but one of them had vascularity. So vascularity is the alarming bell, right? We don't want that. And I won't say what that represents or anything, but I was like, oh my gosh. So I started the stem cell patch on that Monday that he called me, and in the afternoon, remarkably calm. I was so calm. I'm like, that's weird. Why am I so calm? I just felt this sense of relaxation come over me. That night, I slept like a rock. David's like, you did not move last night. You slept like a rock. And I'm like, I know. So that was the first thing. And I wasn't expecting to feel anything because remember, I thought, what is this thing? Anyway, that started happening. I started feeling good. I had mental clarity. I had no anxiety over any of this. And so they booked the surgery. They're like, you're on an emergency wait list. And well, the emergency wait list took 6 weeks. But that's what was amazing is by around week 5 of using this patch, I kept saying, I want to get another ultrasound. Like, how do I do that? I was trying to pay for one. I was like, something's up. I think something's changed. And when I went in for the surgery, I'm like, I really don't want to do this. But anyway, went in for the surgery. And when they opened me up, my right ovary was completely normal. There was nothing wrong with the right ovary. So I'm just saying, like, that is, I'm in awe still. I'm in awe. That is so life-changing, because your whole life flashes before you, you know, when you're told what they are telling you that they expect this is. So I will never stop the patch. I now have ordered all the patches, and I'm sharing it with everyone. I am so grateful to Al and Sherry for reaching out to me. That is life-changing.
Yes.
Because I know, in 6 weeks, how does that happen? It didn't burst. I would have been in emergency if they had both burst. There was no vascularity. That's so huge. No cysts. They did remove my left ovary. I'm like, but there was a small mark there. I'd had surgeries before. I don't know if it was from there or not, but you know what? I have a wonderful man in my life. I have beautiful grown children. I have grandchildren. And you know, you don't know, like I always used to say, you don't know what's going on inside you, or you don't know what you've got inside you. I would be talking about people's gifts and empowering and things like that, but we really actually don't know. And when people say, I don't really have any health issues, I didn't think I had any health issues. I still take care of myself, so to speak. And I didn't know that was going on. And I was just very fortunate to have had that annual ultrasound and this testimony now, because I was, the patch was shared with me. So I'm just
You're fired up and you're
Yeah.
sharing like crazy now.
Yeah.
I can't even believe it. I'm like, you guys got to know.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it's
Your
so funny.
business
I
is
mean,
rocking. I know it is. That's exciting.
yeah. So I have patches all over me. So,
We're
you know,
fired
and
up
like,
to be
it's,
reconnected with you, and we're so
I
excited.
got tears in my eyes because I know
Yeah.
you. That's just an amazing,
Yeah.
amazing
Thank you.
miracle testimony.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know what? We are meant to share this. I just believe that this is now absolutely, because if it wasn't shared with me, I'm not kidding, my life would be so different.
Yes,
So
That's a good
absolutely.
point. I'd say it's a
Thank you so
responsibility.
much.
It's a
yes,
responsibility now.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Just
Thank
stick
you
the
so much.
patches on.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for sharing. You are so special. Thank you.
Thank you.
What a
Okay.
miracle.
We've got
Yes.
Shauna May. We've been on a road tour, and in Woodstock, Georgia, we met Shauna May. She gave her testimony. It was so incredible that we had to share it with everyone. And another tear-jerking testimony.
Oh God.
So, Shauna, are you
Shauna.
available? Can you? There you go.
Oh,
There
beautiful
she
girl,
is.
yes.
Can you hear me?
Take it away. Take it away. Yeah, we can
Okay.
hear you good.
Hi everybody. Let's see. I broke my back when I was 16 years old, and I continued to be active throughout high school. And over those 2 years, my legs would go numb and they would basically go into paralysis. So when I was 18 years old, I ended up having back surgery. That was 27 years ago. So since then, back pain has been a part of my life, and I've learned to deal with it. And that's awesome. I've dealt with it, and I'm very active now. About 2 years ago, the pain from my back transferred into my hip, is the way that I understand it. My back just said, that's enough. I can't do it anymore. And my hip pain increased to the point where I was unable to walk from and stand from my couch at night to get to my bedroom. So I would catch furniture or stand there until the nauseousness went away because of the pain. And I didn't really know what to do. There was nothing that was working. So a doctor at my office, I work at a chiropractor's office, and they told me about this patch. And I said that sounded great. And I didn't do anything about it. I waited a week, and I waited a whole month. Then I got introduced to it again. So now I'm 4 weeks behind. I got introduced to it again. I put the patch on. 5 days into wearing the patch, I noticed that I was getting off the couch and walking. Wow. Simple little movement. So I wore it for the rest of the week, and I felt good. So I didn't believe it, and I took it off and put it away, and I didn't do it for another week. halfway through that week, I was back in the same position I was the week before I started it. It was exactly the same, back to inflammation. I couldn't stand up, I couldn't walk. So I went back to the doctor that gave it to me and I said, and hey, Dr. Frank, he's on here too. He said, do you want to try this stem cell reactivation patch? And I said, yes, I think I want it. Again, I need to get some now. And I did. And I was back to that Wednesday of putting the patch back on and walking again. It was just like that.
Wow.
And yeah. So every day, every week, something has happened that I've been able to do that I haven't done in 2 years, or a position that I can move my hip in that I have not done since 2020.
Wow.
Thank you so much. What an incredible testimony. And it was so great to meet you in person
Yeah.
at the event. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for sharing.
Thank you.
And you're so young.
Yes.
So
45.
yeah, that's amazing though. But your testimony is so emotional just from you that you couldn't even walk and now you can walk without grabbing everything. What an amazing testimony you've had.
And amazing that we were there. Yeah, we actually all got there early. I never heard your testimony before, but we had to wait for them to open up the doors of the event room.
Yeah.
So you were standing there strong, helping us with moving things in. Never mentioned nothing about her back. And that is incredible what has happened to you. And I'm really excited to be partnered up with you and appreciate that testimony with sharing with everybody, because there's people that, have friends that are going through this. And this is a great opportunity to share with them and have a responsibility to share with your friends too. So
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for sharing. We really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. And I know you blessed so many.
okay.
Thank you.
Now we've got Connie Ireland. She's on board here. We're going to hear her testimony wherever she's at. Can't wait to hear it. I heard that she's enrolled over 130 plus people as well in the short time she's been in. So
I
she's
hear, but I
got
can't get my camera on.
Okay, well, go ahead then. Take it
Okay.
away.
I don't know what's going on with my camera, but hey, everybody, Connie Erlin from Fort Ransom, North Dakota.
North
So-
Dakota.
Yes.
Deal with
Wow.
the cold snaps and then all of a sudden it's warm again. So just a little bit of my testimony before I share my husband's. I was hit by a car when I was a kid. I was in a body cast from my armpits down. So weather changes like this, I have a lot of bone pain, like arthritic pain. And we've been on the patch for 90 days. And one thing I've noticed just as of late, because we're going through some weather changes, I haven't had zero aches, none. So that's a win for me. Also, I am in menopause stage and the hot flashes were unbelievable. My poor husband, I'm like opening the windows and it's 37 degrees out. But so that's really subsided as well. My skin, complexion, hair, I've lost 17 pounds. I mean, the list goes on and on for myself, but I really, really want to touch base about the changes in my husband. They've been miraculous. He is a type 1 diabetic. He has been a type 1 diabetic for 32, 33 years.
Wow.
So that aren't familiar with type 1, his pancreas doesn't work. He's insulin dependent, which means after everything he eats, he needs to have insulin to counteract the sugars or counteract the carbs. So another example of that is like a piece of bread is 3 units of insulin. So the first month he wasn't really noticing much. He was noticing that like he didn't have his aches and pains, the normal aches and pains. His skin improved. His skin is marvelous. His hair is getting darker. He was quite gray and it's actually getting much, much darker. But on month 2, he started having these random blood sugars. Like a low blood sugar is in the 50s, 40s. If it gets in the 40s, it can get really quite scary. So, I mean, and those will happen with activity and whatever. I mean, if he's really busy that day doing stuff and he's just burning his calories faster and he'll have a low blood sugar. Anyways, so fast forward a couple weeks later, these randoms started progressing and they were almost every day. And they have continued to be every day. So we're on 90 days, like I said, he's still experiencing anywhere from 3 to 5 low blood sugars during the day, sometimes 2 to 3 at night. So we've had to completely change what he's normally used to doing for insulin. So like I was saying, like a piece of bread would be 3 units. Now he's maybe taking 1. Sometimes he eats and he doesn't take insulin at all.
Wow.
So
Wow.
this is really miraculous. And like, I know we can't say it heals, cures, whatever prevents. All I know is that our good Lord and Savior is making his pancreas work again.
Oh,
Amen,
my,
Connie.
that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. We go back to his doctor in the first part of November, so I cannot wait to see her face and see his numbers, because it's been nothing short of a miracle.
Wow. You know what? We really appreciate you coming on here and sharing that, because, you know, it's not easy to share with all these people on here, but you know what? Everybody needs to be blessed. And how many, I mean, every one of us knows people that have diabetes, and they need to know that this can help them. And again, everybody's different, but this is a huge blessing that has happened for your family. And I'm sure it's going to happen for many more. So, hey, we're so fired up to be partnered up with you two.
Hey, thanks so much. I got one more thing to say real quick. I'm a dog groomer. One of my clients, I have, of course, patched up, and she came back in today to order, and she said her blood sugars had dropped. They have been running high. She's a type 2 diabetic. They had been running in like the 150, 180 range, even taking metformin and all of this. And I gave her 5 patches, and in those 5 days of her being patched, it was 79.
Wow.
Her blood sugar was 79. So people, if you are a diabetic, type 1, type 2, any of this, I mean, please give this a shot, because I'm telling you, something will change. Something will change.
Chase.
Absolutely. That is such an incredible testimony. Thank you so much for sharing it. Thanks for being on. Thanks for blessing all these people, because diabetes is a big struggle in America. I know that.
Yes, for sure. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Connie.
you, Connie, so much. You're such a blessing. Thank you.
Okay, guys, we're just, when you hear these kind of testimonies, what we love about what is going on here tonight is that the product sells itself. You don't have to try hard to promote the product, because just putting the patch on, which we teach people, plan on putting a patch on 3 people a day, or texting them or calling them, following up with 3 people, then putting them on a Zoom like this, watch the Start X39 videos that we have, and just follow up with your friends, and they're gonna come to you and say, I want this patch. Real quick, long-term results of wearing the X39 stem cell reactivating patches. The first few days, 4,000 of your genes begin to reset. Now you can find this on our startx39.com team product website that has the 80 case studies. So you can go through those and find these. Now, within 6 weeks, your brain starts balancing so that it eliminates any symptoms of PTSD, anxiety, and depression. And we're finding so many people are going through that right now. As I've been making phone calls for the last 100 days, so many people have been feeling incredible from this product because of that. And then the next thing is that within 60 days, 2 months, your cardiovascular system reverses in aging. The doctors that we have, we've never had so many doctors involved with us in such a short period of time, 100 days. It reverses in aging, which is so important, because cardiovascular and heart disease is the #1 cause of death in America. Then in 90 days, your collagen level raises up so high that your bones and your muscles have reversed in aging. So do what Shauna and what Tracy and Connie were saying. Don't ever take this patch off, because now don't get me wrong, you got to wear it 12 hours, then throw it away and put a new one on 12 hours, but don't stop staying consistent with using this technology, because of the long-term results of what it can do. And you don't feel your gums growing back. You don't feel your eyes seeing better. It's happening, and you don't even know what's happening.
Absolutely. And if you forget to take it off when you go to bed, it's okay. Take it off in the morning, throw it away, and put a new one on and start a fresh day.
Guys, the company's been around 19 years, which we love. It went from 20 million to 280 million since the X39 patch was launched. Our friend Onyx was only promoted this product. That's what we found out when we heard from her about this patch, only talking about stem cells reactivation. So they've had other patches for the last 19 years, and over the last 12 years, $20 million company. But this product took them from 20 million to 280 million, because people understand stem cells, the importance of them. And then when you let them know that their stem cells are stagnant or become stagnant, the older they become, they really don't want that to happen, and they want to get on this patch. It's very affordable, only $99 for a month supply. Now here is the startx39.com website that you get all the information. That's the case studies, the doctor's reviews, the patents, and the testimonies are on this site. So everyone can do their research right here very simply. It's not a network marketing site. It's not a way to sign up. It's only our team product site, which is so vitally important to have incredible success like we're having, so that people don't get mixed up in the free trips, the money, and all the other products. They look right at the product that's making it happen, and they get all their information.
And this is such an incredible website, startx39.com, that when you meet somebody out there that you don't know and you want to get their number, say, hey, can I send you a link that you can go on to get more educated and more information? This is what you use for new people, startx39.com.
Here's the patent that was just approved July 2020. And because we have the patent, because nobody else has this product, because you are the only one that can distribute this product, our team, okay, you have got your hands on a serious gold mine. So one of the biggest announcements we wanted to make is that our team is growing at a rapid pace and everybody is winning. Go to our Facebook page, which is Quantum Field X39 Team private Facebook page, and ask to join. We'll let you in, or one of our admins will let you in, and then you'll be able to see all the rank advancements that our friends are having. Our 70-year-old, 80-year-old friends have got a new passion in life because all their friends need their stem cells reactivated, and they're rapidly running through the ranks because the patch does the talking.
Yeah. Even the 20-year-olds are just really making a change. It's just incredible how it doesn't matter what age you are, they're out there building it, sharing the patch, and blessing lives.
Guys, I'm going to go through the comp plan very quickly, but we've got videos on this and you can get back with your friend. Basically, it's called a binary compensation plan. So you build a right team and a left team. Everybody gets placed underneath everybody. So we got over 275 plus people on here tonight, and all the new guests, when they sign up, everyone gets placed underneath everybody. Nobody knows anybody, but they all get paid for everybody up to $25,000 a week, which I thought was amazing. I never seen anything where in sales, you get paid for people that you don't even know.
Right.
So that's why you want to get your position very quickly, and then you can get educated and get up to speed later on in the evening or the week. They also reward you greater for the people you personally bring in. 25% of what your friend is getting paid. So when they make $25,000 a week, I didn't say if, I said when, because I'm confident anyone that puts their heart into this in the next 6 months, 12 months, 24 months can cap out that $25,000 a week. And when your friend does that, you generate 25% of it from the company. They say thank you for helping them win and succeed. Just like a franchise, that's $6,250 per week. You help 4 people, that's another $25,000. That's not counting when they're bringing a friend, you get 20%. And when they bring in, their friend brings in a friend, that's the third tier, you get another 20%. So it all adds up to having incredible success. And not only have we hit the highest rank of the company, but we've brought multiple friends with us to hit the highest rank of the company, all at record time. And not to mention, we have people hit the second highest rank, the third highest rank. Everyone is rocking in the business, and we'd love to have you join us because we're only 100 days in. Now is the perfect timing. We have a rank. The very first rank is called manager. Just put 2 right, 2 left. That would be your first goal to get started. And they're rewarding you right now through October to give you an extra $100 on top of what they pay you to go manager. And every time you help a friend, which I love this because that's what Gina and I's passion is not only us, but our friends helping each other succeed, go manager. Because of the product is so good, everybody is hitting this rank at a rapid pace. Real quick, it costs about $700,000 to $100,000 to get injected by stem cell therapy, and that industry is going from 200 million to 300 billion with a B. And I'm confident that our company is at 280 million right now. By the end of the year, we'll hit 350 million. By next year, our team, this Quantum Field team, can take it to $1 billion.
Yes,
and it's a $300 billion industry is where it's going. I'm confident that we can take this to easily $5 billion in a couple years to come, because would you rather reactivate your own stem cells with a patch or be injected by either your stem cells or somebody else's stem cells for $25,000?
But
think about it.
The testimonies that you just heard are amazing.
Yeah, we don't have to go
How
anywhere
would
else.
you not go share with your mother, your mother-in-law, your neighbor, your cousin, your friends, I mean, come on, we could go on and on and on. People that need their help to get rebooted and on track. This is just incredible.
So we've got a share program. We've got envelopes that we take out of the 30-day supply, which is only $99, 30 patches, which is very affordable. And we break them down into envelopes of sample packages, 3 to 6 patches in an envelope. You can get that right from our team website, Quantum Field, qfteambiz.com. And that's how we share with people. So we just sample with people, they get their feeling, and they want to get started in business with you.
So for those of you who are in your building, this is the site that you go to. For all you new people, this is the site, qfteambiz.com. This site, you go in and you get yourself educated about how to build a business, how it works. There's 9 steps. We highly encourage each one of you, once you get signed up tonight, that's your first assignment, is to go onto that qfteambiz.com and go through the 9 steps. It won't take that long, but you'll get so up to speed that probably 99.9 of your questions will be answered from that website.
Okay, before we go through a few more updates, we've got a special guest that's come on. She's going to be sharing with us. She is rocking for her X39 business all the way in the west coast of California. Her upline is all the way in New Jersey.
Yes.
And she's rocking it and taking leadership, ownership on her own. She's a single mom, and she is just a special person. Help me welcome Linda Sanchez.
And she's gorgeous.
To speak a little bit, so you can see how incredible she is. And you're going to want to put all your friends on Saturday for our 1 o'clock 90-day run to Aruba training. Take it away, Linda.
Yes. Thank you, Steve and Gina. I love you guys so much, and for the platform of being able for many of us to be able to succeed in such a quick way. So yes, Linda Sanchez on the West Coast, and I'm just running wild with this. I'm so excited because just the fact that we're able to patch people and bless people's lives, and coming from that angle, we talked about the business, but the beautiful part of that is just a byproduct of our sharing. So why not make some income on the side and be able to bless others even more so? So that's what we're doing out here. We're so excited. Also this week, I should be hitting the rank of senior director. So I'm really thrilled about that. You know, it's taken work, but I got to give kudos to the team, because the people that I have on my team, I value and cherish them. But if it's not for your people and your team that you help, and that's what I like, it's tied to everybody helping each other, and together we all rise. So it's not just that one person who's rising, because of the power of duplication and the fact that we have this platform of the QF Team Biz and the 9 steps. Everyone is having success. It's like, you just got to get your head in the game, like you guys say all the time. And that's what we're doing out here. We're having our meetings and our events, and we've done this before, so we know exactly what to do. And so I'm so excited about the training coming up on Saturday, guys. I will be leading the training on Saturday. It'll be at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be so worth your time. You're going to love it. We have a lot of good strategies and nuts and bolts, and I'll share things that we're doing out here with our group and our team.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Linda. And I cannot wait till Saturday. You are going to rock it, because we've been watching your business, and like a rocket ship, it's off.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you
so much.
And if for all of you, all of us that are plugging in on our Saturday, we don't overwhelm people. We just don't want anyone left behind, so they know exactly what to do. Like Linda was talking about, we've got a 90-day run to Aruba, and we're breaking 100 senior directors for the Quantum Field team, the entire team.
That's right.
And Linda's a prime example. There she is, rocking it in her business, because she's plugged into the training and the system. And you've noticed on every Saturday, we bring people that have their head in the game and are rocking it. So you are going to be blessed on Saturday with Linda's training. We encourage you to have your entire team on. Take the time to engage. Now is the time. That's the most important information, news, and update we can give you, is that this business has got more momentum and rocking than we ever could have ever imagined. But it's because we prayed and we expected God's favor onto our business and everyone that's involved. So we encourage you to really take this serious, because look at these. If we wouldn't have, if Onyx wouldn't have started sharing the product,
That's
and then we wouldn't have started sharing the product, all of these friends of ours and new friends would not be having this kind of results physically first most, but then also financially, which people have been praying for. So tell us a little bit of the updates that are coming, Gina, before we wrap it up.
So, I just want to tell you all, she contacted us 2 years before we actually got in. So you might have somebody that you contacted, but be patient, because a no is not a no.
Yeah.
If you don't have healthy stem cells, you're going to struggle with a healthy life.
Yeah.
And what's the most important? God, health, family. So it's really important that you just be loving and kind and patient with people, because it might take them a little bit of time. Look at Steve and I. The timing wasn't right for us, but look at now. Here we are, rocking and rolling and just changing lives around the world. So for those of you who are new here tonight, you want to make sure that before you go to bed, you get yourself enrolled with this order form, or if someone shared you a link. Now, again, you get in what package it fits you the most comfortable. We suggest that you get in with a gold or above, because the gold package, you get paid all the ways. If you're going to get in, I'm like, hey, Steve's uncle got in on the diamond package, and seriously, he called us today and he's got 2 people and he said he's not going to build it. It's hard to not share this business when you yourself get a testimony or a family member. It's like, if I could kind of convert it a little bit for the new people, if you're not used to network marketing, it is like sharing a good restaurant or sharing a good movie, but you get nothing from it. This product is changing lives if they wear it faithfully, consistently. They're all getting a testimony, and you can get paid. So that's what's incredible about it. It's just a word of mouth business. Don't get hung up on anything. We literally have built our business ignorance on fire. People have got in the business on a diamond pack without even trying or seeing the product. They just trusted us. So you have people just like us that trust you. Make sure you share it with everyone that you possibly know. Every single person needs to be wearing the patch. Where's the patch? We're like fighting over this patch. Every single person needs to be wearing this patch, and it will change their life. I know myself, I was like saying to myself, oh my gosh, you know what? I realized that my wrinkles on my forehead are diminishing or disappearing. Maybe I'll say disappearing, because that's better. Disappearing. And my restless leg syndrome is gone. Now, if that isn't, worth it. So $99 a month, my eyes are reversing. My wrinkles on my forehead are getting less.
Come on.
I have no restless leg syndrome. Come on, that is serious. $99 a month.
Guys, because people are getting in so quickly, be sure that you click on auto ship, either 1 sleeve or 2 sleeves. I suggest the only option really is 2 sleeves. 1 sleeve is 1 month supply, 30 patches, and you keep your points of your friends that are putting people in, and their friends' friends and friends' friends and your upline's friends. You get to keep all the volume that gets placed underneath you. So no matter what, do not miss at least 1 sleeve. But 2 sleeves, you get you can generate all the money in the compensation plan. And you think about it, if you're married, you can't have one doing jumping jacks and running around the house, the other one dragging their legs or whatever, trying to chase you, can't catch you. So make sure that you get yourself on 2 sleeves auto ship and do it right. We want to make sure you're prepared the proper way for success.
But again, get in where you can afford. You have to be comfortable getting in. But the most important thing is getting yourself enrolled tonight with the order form and the link, so you can start wearing the patch and getting a testimony. So every Wednesday night, rain or shine, we have this Zoom. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Whatever time zone you're in, they're all right there on that screen. You can take a snapshot of that. Every Wednesday night. This is great for you to have as many new people on here as possible. You can have 20 people, you can have 200 people. But again, remember, every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Excuse me. So I'm always on every single Zoom Wednesday night, because I always hear another testimony that's life-changing to me, or I get a nugget off of it. Every Thursday night, Mike and Saeed, tonight they're celebrating their 31st wedding anniversary. They're going to be talking tomorrow night. Congratulations, by the way. They're going to be talking tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And this is Espanol. They're leading the Spanish team. So if you have anyone who speaks only Spanish or they just have a very strong Spanish background, I would highly suggest for them to get on the Zoom. And this is an opportunity meeting as well. Every Saturday, rain or shine, 1 p.m. Eastern time. All the other times are on there. We have the amazing 90-day run to Aruba. And we have the incredible, you just heard her, Linda Sanchez is going to rock it on Saturday at 1. And all of these are recorded and you can find them on the Facebook page.
One thing that I forgot to put in the slideshow tonight was we still have more live events on the road show tour, the X39 East Coast tour event. And
so Jacksonville, November 1st, which is Monday, Tuesday, Jacksonville is November 1st, and Wednesday, November 2nd is Palm Beach Gardens. But listen, we're driving all the way from Virginia to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get out there.
If you live in Orlando, if you live in Tampa, get on out. If you live in Savannah, come to Jacksonville to get around the excitement, the energy, and see what's happening, because this is where you really engage and we can look you in the eye and you're like, I get it, I'm gonna rock it.
Yeah, and everyone's saying to me, oh my gosh, you guys are the real deal. Yeah. I'm so glad that I came out. I got to talk to you. I got to hug you. I got to see you eye to eye. You're the real deal. I'm all in. So it's really important, make an effort. But if not, we do have the Zoom as well for Tuesday night, which is going to be Jacksonville, and Wednesday is Palm Beach Gardens.
Go to the Quantum Field X39 private Facebook page, and you can join that, and you'll get all the updates. Look at your emails because we email you as well. But that way you can go right to the page and we'll have all the locations, exactly where you're going to have to be, and the Zoom link and everything for those events.
And don't hesitate to reach out to whoever invited you. If you're just new on here, say, hey, call your sponsor, say, hey, listen, or their upline and say, listen, I need to get information. I need to know where to go, what to do, where to be, and they'll help you. They'll help you get clicked in for the email. They'll help you get clicked in for the auto ship. Don't panic. It's everybody can help each other. It's a team. We are QF team, and we are #1, by the way, in the whole LifeWave organization.
Yeah. So guys, it's been great sharing with you tonight. We're excited to partner up with all the new team members that are watching tonight. And we're looking forward to meeting you at one of the next live events. We don't do many. We do almost everything on Zoom, but we love to connect with people, and that's our personality and our friends. So we encourage you to come on out.
So hey, before you go to bed, fill your form out or click the link. Whoever invited you as your sponsor, congratulations. We are now business partners. And Onyx Coale sends her love from Spain, and she said she loves you all. Keep going. She's so proud of each one of you. You guys, hey, we got all week long to hit another goal, just like Linda. So God bless you guys, and we will see you tomorrow night on the Espanol Opportunity Zoom.
Good night, everybody.